Hi, my name is Homer Castile. I served aboard the Orlick from 1963 to 1966. I served in WAD division, which is ASROC. There's a number of stories I can tell, and I'm going to hit on a few of them. One of the most, important stories I can tell is the time we had the family cruise. Now, you have to understand what the family cruise is. Family cruise is before you get deployed. You have all your relatives, all your family come and enjoy a day out on the ship, out to sea. So I had all my family aboard and my girlfriend, and we were out to sea. So it just so happened that I had watch at the ASROC deck. And the day I had to watch, I had my girlfriend with me. I walked up there, relieved the watch, and it was funny what happened next. And it was kind of a history that went through the ships for a while. Well, what basically happened is that doing the changing of the watch, the guy left, I took my 45 out, put a round in it, and just to clear the chamber, put it down, and shot a round off. And it so happened that the round hit the side of the steps of the ASROC compartment and shattered. But the captain looked down, people looked down, and before I know it, people was running up to the deck, what happened? And I'm still trying to figure out, well, what in the hell did happen? So I unloaded the gun, and from then on, the captain came, had a few choice words. I asked the quartermaster, Phil Little, what did the captain have to say about that? He said, well, you really don't want to know what the captain had to say about that. Well, you have to understand that I'm still with my family and everything. So I'm restricted to the ship for 2 weeks. And we're getting ready to go out to deploy. And I'm sweating whether I'm going to see my family for a little while. But whenever that happened, I used to go to the functions and everything, and they said, hey, man, did you know that idiot that fired off that round on the ship? I said, what idiot? So I kind of played it off for a while until I got enough nerve to talk about it. So that's one of the things that happened on Orlick. And it was pretty serious at the time, but yet it's really funny now. I didn't think the captain thought he was too funny. Another thing I like to mention is that I was in WA division. And WA had a number of nicknames that we called each other. And one of the nicknames that was such as right guard. Robert Bird was my guy I worked, and we called him right guard. Now, a lot of people may not remember what right guard is. Right guard is a deodorant. So if you didn't put enough right guard on you, you kind of had that odor about you, you know. My nickname was LCB. So I'm going to let people guess, see if they can come up with an idea what that LCB stands for. I'm not going to give it away. So that's another one of the things. Another thing that I think is important to understand is that on Orlick, we traveled all over. I grew up on Orlick. I traveled to Hong Kong. I ate at the Hilton. I traveled to Japan. I learned judo. I climbed Mount Fuji. You know, I was in the Vietnam conflict, which was a serious type of event. I learned a lot. I grew up a lot from there. This experience, I guess, made me grow up to the point where later on in life, I became a policeman. I retired as a LA County Sheriff Sergeant, which kind of helped me understand respect, maturity, and a lot of other facts that happened to be in growing up as a young man. I was 25 when I got out of the Navy, and I never fired another round accidentally from that time. You know, One other thing I like to mention is that I think everyone has to give recognition to Bob Ehrlich and his beautiful wife. And the wife, without her, I think it would be much harder for Bob. So I'd like to everybody to realize all the work and all the time and all the effort that Bob has put together. I was one of the first guys, I was among the first people that seen this ship come in from Orange, Texas as a Russian tug towed in. So with that, I'd like to just thank everybody and my shipmates and everybody else that served aboard the Ehrlich, because I think it's one of the best ships that ever served in the Navy. Thank you.